Friends in the Dhamma, today we gather to reflect on a sacred passage, one that every tradition marks with reverence, the moment of death. For Buddhists, death is not an end but a transition, a continuation of karmic unfolding shaped by our thoughts, actions, and intentions. In the Buddhist tradition, death is held with quiet dignity. Monks chant verses not to resist the inevitable, but to comfort the soul and guide the departing consciousness towards peace. These chants, drawn from the sutras, help clear mental turbulence and create conditions for a favorable rebirth. It is not just poetry, it is compassion in vibration. One of the most beautiful rituals is the pouring of water. A relative lets water flow from one vessel into an overflowing cup. Simple yet profound. It symbolizes the transfer of merits. Just as water flows effortlessly, so too does our love and virtue toward those who passed. It is a quiet offering of goodwill that ripples beyond the veil of death. This ritual finds echoes in other traditions. In Christianity, prayers for the departed ask that their souls be lifted into peace. In Islam, loved ones give charity in the name of the deceased, extending their blessings beyond death. In Hinduism, the concept of Pindadan, offering food and water, is deeply tied to ancestral grace. What we see across these traditions is a common yearning to accompany the soul, to honor its journey, to infuse the moment of death with spiritual grace. Whether it's the Buddhist belief in dependent origination, that all phenomena arise interdependently, or the Christian understanding of resurrection and eternal life. Both suggest a reality beyond the physical, a realm of continuity, transformation, and hope. How then should we live if death is sacred? By living ethically, mindfully, and compassionately. In Buddhism, this means cultivating the Eightfold Path: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, and so forth. These principles are not just for monks, they are guiding light for us all. They prepare us not just for dying well, but for living wisely. And let us consider what it means to transfer merits, not just through rituals, but through our daily choices. Every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness, every truth spoken with love, these are merits that can comfort the dying and heal the living. We must ask ourselves, what legacy do we leave behind? Will our actions nourish peace or perpetual suffering? In closing, may we honor death as a teacher. May we see it not as a loss, but as a return, a rejoining with the flow of cause and effect, compassion and continuity. May our lives be filled with purpose, and may our death be met with peace. And in that moment, when the cup overflows, let our merits fall forth not only to those we love, but into the world as a blessings for all beings. Thank you very much.